Have you ever heard people say that we only use about 10% of our brains? According to Medical News Today, a survey conducted in 2013 showed that over 65% of Americans believe that we only use 10% of our brains. However, did you know that this is actually a myth? We actually use most of our brain most of the time, even for the most simplest tasks. Hello, my name is Elias, and today I'm going to be talking about how the human brain operates and helps each and every one of us perform day-to-day tasks. I think everyone should understand the brain and how it works in order to maintain a healthy lifestyle and avoid bad habits. So, through extensive online research on this topic, I will first describe the different parts of the brain and their functions. Second, I will examine some of the negative ways that we affect our brain and some health issues that it could lead to in the future. And third, I will list some of the ways that we could grow and help improve our brain's functioning. So first, I will discuss the different parts of the brain and their functions. The brain is divided into three different parts. It is divided into the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. Each of these parts serve their own purpose in helping our body function. So for the first part, the cerebrum is the main part. It is the biggest part in the front right here, and it itself is divided into four different lobes. The first lobe is called the frontal lobe, and it's in the front, and this is where personality, emotion, problem solving, and speech comes from. The second lobe is on the top of the back, and it is called the parietal lobe. This is where we interpret language and signals from vision, hearing, and memory. The third lobe is below the parietal lobe and is called the occipital lobe. This again interprets vision, but this time in aspects of color, light, and movement. The last lobe is directly on the bottom, and it is called the temporal lobe. This lobe's function is to understand language, memory, and hearing. So the next big part of the brain under the cerebrum is called the cerebellum. This function is to coordinate muscle movement, maintain posture, and keep balance. So anything like brushing your teeth, playing video games, or even just standing up is because of the cerebellum. The last part of the brain is called the brainstem. This connects the cerebellum and the cerebrum to the spinal cord. It performs many automatic functions such as breathing, heart rate, body temperature, wake and sleep cycles, digestion, sneezing, coughing, vomiting, and swallowing. So these three parts of the brain all work together to help us perform everyday tasks, which is why it is very crucial to take care of them. So next, I'm going to talk about some bad habits that can negatively affect the brain and its ability to function properly. The website WebMD lists 5 different ways that we can negatively affect our brain. The first way is not getting enough sleep can impair brain functions such as memory and decision making. Second, being too isolated from society. I know some people like to have their alone time, especially myself, but people who spend extensive periods of time away from society are actually more at risk for suffer from brain decline and Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a irreversible brain disorder that slowly destroys memory and thinking skills. Third, overeating or eating too much junk food can negatively affect learning, memory, and mental health. Fourth, one thing that a lot of people do and don't really think of the consequences is listening to music too loud with or without earbuds. According to WebMD, it only takes 30 minutes to permanently damage your hearing when listening to music at full volume in the earbuds. So hearing loss in older adults is connected to many brain problems such as Alzheimer's and loss of brain tissue. Finally, fifth, not getting enough exercise makes you more likely to get diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. High blood pressure can lead to heart attack or stroke. So it would be very smart to avoid these problems and try to take care of your brain in ways that make you healthier and happier. Finally, I wanted to discuss different things that will maintain health and improve brain function. Just like any other organ, the brain is affected by a person's lifestyle, diet, and the amount that they exercise. So exercising your brain is very important. According to Medical News Today, a study conducted over a 10-year period showed that people who exercise their brain are less likely to have dementia by 29%. Some good exercises for the brain include reading, problem solving in your head, like math problems and meditation. Another important aspect of keeping your brain healthy is your diet. Some foods that will maintain brain health and production are fruits and vegetables with dark skins, like spinach, broccoli, and blueberries. Also, nuts and walnuts. Also, nuts and like pecans and walnuts can not only improve brain function, but also maintain a healthy heart. Finally, regular exercise will reduce the risk of health problems that may lead to dementia. Exercises like walking, running, biking, and swimming will all improve your overall health and keep your mind sharp and functioning properly. So, in conclusion, I explained all the parts of the brain and their different functions. I discussed the negative things that people do that lead to health problems for their brain. And I finally gave some examples on how to take care of your brain and improve overall growth and production. So no matter what percentage of our brains that we use, there's no doubting the purpose that it serves and how important it is to take care of. Thank you.